Greetings and welcome to the current installment of the Berglund Center for Internet Studies Roundtable Series. I'm Mike Gracci, standing in for Jeffrey Barlow. Today I have the distinct pleasure of introducing a former student of mine, Ms. Christie Gehring, who is a producer for Liquid Development, a video game art company based in Portland, Oregon. Christie's topic today is pixel permeation, the influence and future of the game industry. Welcome, Christie.
Hi. So before delving into my presentation, I want to talk first about how I found inspiration for what to talk about today. The video game industry is very multifaceted. There's lots of things we could talk about. But I was going through the Berglund Center archives, and every single presentation that anyone had ever talked about video games was always like in a negative light, like why video games cause Columbine, like why video games make people fat and lazy, not cut their hair, and drink Mountain Dew. And really, you know, video games have evolutionalized. Like, it's not just gamers sitting in their basements anymore, just playing, being antisocial. So I thought I would shine some light today on some of the things that video games are changing the world around us, rapidly changing the way we do business, the way we think, and even changing, you know, social habits. Video games are very much a part of our society. They tell stories about humans, and they should be talked about like we talk about movies, like we talk about books, like very educated. So, in that effect, my presentation actually is not very long, but what I'm hoping is that we can engage in some, you know, educated conversations about video games. So if you guys have any questions at any time, feel free to interject. A little more about myself. So I'm a producer at Liquid Development, but I also do marketing and PR for Nintendo of America, and I've worked for them now, doing contract work for 6 years. So it's been pretty cool being on the marketing side of things and then seeing the production side of video games, because they're very different. And as we go into my presentation here, there's some things I think to help us understand video games a little bit better, so we can talk about it more. But I think a lot of people are just kind of uneducated about how the system works, how like game production happens. So onward ho!